Hi, David Erdos with poem 71 from David's COVID/2020 vision. Following the news on Monday, the 18th of May, that there was a new rash of symptoms, this poem is called WTF, or How Does Your Dog? How does your dog smell was the joke once told and shared with the masses, as the stench passed between comics who told it time and time again on TV. With these broken boulevardiers falling short, the same retort tarred all senses, while the humour hailed like a taxi on a disconsolate day went to seed. Now a new joke returns, chiefly a fresh rash of symptoms, including rashes and headaches to run alongside fevered coughs, diarrhoea, loss of smell, no doubt lucky in that case, but loss of taste also, leaving politics barking and the kept pigs ensconced in their troughs, while others go free. So WTF is the message. What and where's the direction that will lead us all back to before? Surely someone now takes the piss, while the target for tests stays unmastered, and despite all projections, a lockdown release still seals doors. They didn't know. How could they? Well, clearly not with God laughing at them. For their God is urine stealing, as if up to now we'd been queuing and were still to see the full show. Terrible was the punchline about the dog. You all know it. And terrible now is the moment in which nothing stops or quite goes. The horror returns through the dare to do and housed exile. The piper's rats reclaim cities, while most must still remain in the mountain, hearing only distant sounds through the stone. And now another wall grows, as even migraine marries COVID. In this coronic age, we are made morons by the knowledge dispensed from far thrones. How can this have happened at all? Just when we believed things were easing. We were promised a peak, then surpassed it, but apparently in this country, 160 have died since Sunday, nearly 35,000 since March. Each day, the numbers are bingoed. A national lottery-loving nation are spinning through cents by Tuesday. You will lose your smell, then your taste, and in doing so, forget pleasure. You'll still have sight to observe things in which you can no longer take part. For this is how freedom is stripped, and the truly dystopian day is delivered, with withheld information that is only emergent when the normal morale becomes art. Something to hang on a wall, along with the threats they have labelled. The stray dogs of past punchlines who are, or so they say now, immigrants. They are the humans or apes, depending on which filmic adaptation you're watching, and their smell is awful as these souls without a home bear the brunt, for a prejudice on the wind that may no longer remain purely racial, as it transforms into a matter of those who have a temperature or head spin. Even poor old conjunctivitis becomes another flag fear is waving, as blood in the eye cries foreboding and stains the still shadowed face kept within. Meanwhile, in Italy, churches fill and the communion wafers are offered, but in glasses now, without ice cream, as if that taste of Christ could still soothe. With the priest hand separate from each tongue, the Jesus kiss avoids Judas, whose modern name could be COVID, or more familiar ones from the news. Donald the Dumb takes anti-malaria pills to defeat it. In Brazil, El Presidente defies the tarnished breeze with hot air. And we, still marooned, take a step past the guardian gate to test water, only to retreat and sit blankly, scared to eat or make a noise. Who will dare? Who will change things or tell what is going on? Reasons raped now. Everything's still, yet it tumbles as if in our sitting and staying we could practically fall off the floor. Something has been redesigned, and when and if we emerge, dogs may lead us. For their silent spirit and sudden bark sparks from threat. They will smell our fear through their fur and make jokes as they pass their canine pals when they walk us. For whether blind or full-sighted, deprived of flavour's sense, we'll forget what we were and could be, and why this might have been wrought upon us by either an angry God or a shellfish which decides to smother us all in this net. Meanwhile the dog lags. Its long tongue sags, the heat blazes. Even the fresh air seems tainted, as they do not seem to know what comes next. So I suggest you talk to your dog, if you have a dog. Seek its counsel. Look it in the eye and implore it. Its nose can be trusted, unlike, of course, the sly cat. A dog is all nose. Its sense of smell saves it. Stop any dog when you see it. When it licks, it talks to you. And somewhere beyond language, its silence sustains you, and the love and support that it offers is what you need to learn. Fate's last fact. David Erdos, May the 19th, 2020.